Hey Collective, welcome to Empress 1111. We are going to go ahead and knock out this Gemini read, okay? Gemini, I got for you the good life. So I'm getting this thing where somebody wanted to take something good from you surrounding your life, right? It's really giving destiny swap. Somebody wants to swap destinies with you, but you're not on the same path as them. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn because that, for some reason, my neck just kept doing this all, like, kept getting stiff all day. So you might have been dealing with a Capricorn in some form or fashion. But I'm definitely getting, you went from, let's just say, I'm seeing this boss, right? And they might have been short of staff. And so because you were short of staff, let's say you the boss, because you were short of staff, you didn't mind being the employee. And so what ended up happening was somebody decided that to complain about you, right? Or do something that would say, okay, well, since you feel like I'm so much in the way, I'm going to go back in my position while I still tell you what you need to do, right? Surrounding your surroundings or what you need to do surrounding work. Now, at one point in time, Gemini, you wasn't even in the position to say anything. You really was being cooperative. But because somebody was so adamant on hurting you, you became their boss. Okay? So I'm really getting this thing now that you're no longer the worker. And usually what bosses do, they get to take time off. They use things, the schedule goes according to how they want it to be. Things gonna operate the way you want it to be. You get to say who stays and goes. You know when you tired of something. You basically, it's like the head honcho. But you might be the youngest or the most outlawed, or you are one of those ones that they considered like underground, right? But at the same time, you called the shots, right? Because you have overcame this level of ridicule so long, for so bad, that you have not only know how to fight back, but you know how to intensify your protection. So these little what they call light work, back in the day when they be like, man, handle my light work. It's one of those situations where you're so strong in your gifts, you so strong in who you are and what you stand on and what you stand by, to the point where if any one of them get out of line, they won't know what's going to fucking hit their ass. So at this point, you at a place of peace. That's what I got, good life. So you're going to be entering a good life. It's almost like these people or whoever it is that keeps attacking you, that want to make you feel irrelevant, like you're not important, like what you say doesn't matter or anything like that. These people don't know what position you in. All right, you may be an emperor, all right, a boss. The fact that I say they put you in a boss position, so you may be an emperor in some form of fashion in your field. All right. So you basically know, whatever this is, you're going to be able to see who your attackers really were. Right? Even if it's in your own energy, you're going to be able to see that. All right. So you basically had to fire some people out your energy because of some form of unfair advantage. So let's pray. I'm hearing you gave them a chance, okay? And when you gave them a chance to better themselves, they used that opportunity to betray you, right? I definitely got that, Gemini. So I got good life. So some people might think that you're living a horrible life, like you got a bad life, like you struggling, like you going through it or something like that. No, it's not that. It's just that Geminis, you like to communicate, you like to talk. And when people silence you, it does make you feel like you're struggling. It do make you feel like you're going through, like it do make you feel like you're going through some horrible shit. It's only because you can't communicate the way that you want to, but you're going to be able to communicate all right through the mind. And that's a dangerous place, ain't it? Because you get to pick and choose whether they're idols or not. And you know the idol in mind is the devil's playground if they play with it too long. Alright? So I'm getting whoever these people are, they're going to have to get busy. They're going to have to get busy, Gemini. Because an idle mind is the devil's playground. Right? Yeah, Virgo and Gemini rules Mercury energy. The mind, the planning. Alright? So you may have a really strong mind. You're very strong-minded. All right? Holy Spirit, ancestor, my highest light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we go into Gemini's energy, I ask that you block all psychic attack, all evil eye, return it back to center, transmute, blessed and bliss. Please give us the clear message this time. Put a strong hedge protection around this energy. Thank you, my wishes. Thank you, my angels. Thank you, my deceased loved ones, and my highest light. And thank you, Holy Spirit, Shaman Man. So you got some people that want to block your abundance. Gemini. I'm really getting this thing, Gemini, where people really wanted you to be doing bad out here. But you're doing better than everybody that said you're doing bad. Because they have been doing it for so long. You kind of like know what they're going to do. You know when they're going to go left. You know when they're going to go right. You know when they're going to go up. You know when they're going to go down. You kind of like know what their moves are. And because you know what their moves are, and they done ran out of moves, it's kind of like playing chess. They have been playing chess with you for so long, it feels like checkers. High Priest, I can't make this up. Okay? Yeah, my intuition is on point. All right? Gemini, you may be in a solid relationship with somebody who's in the unknown. You work with them. Yeah. You really love this person, Gemini. You love this High Priestess. Very strong. Yeah. They bring you joy. You bring me joy. When I'm down. That's really what it gave. You give me joy. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody makes you extremely happy, Gemini. Yeah. You love this High Priestess. You always looking forward to see them. See what's going on. Or you love how somebody can look into you. Like I said, good life. You're going to have a good life with someone. A good, solid relationship. You're going to have a good life with someone. I'm hearing you can see everything that they see. Gemini, somebody see you as a really good boss, or you see somebody as a really good boss. Yeah. And you miss them. You always think about them. You always do. Sometimes it makes you sad. With this Page of Pentacles, you're planning to do something. With this World card, you're planning to do something. To close a cycle, close out a cycle. And whatever that you do next is going to call judgment on the people who keep trying to have a rebirth and making foolish decisions by confusing the energy. Whatever move you're planning to do, it's going to call judgment on the people that have been doing you wrong for so long. I'm not going to say what it is, Gemini, because I kind of like know what it is. I'm hearing great minds think alike. You're going to go through some form of transformation, Gemini. Right? That is going to involve you, at the present moment, right now. You're going to go through some form of transformation. Or somebody you care about. And whatever that you do next, you're going to have to be quick. You're going to have to be fast. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This is like looking good. I told you, good life. Good life. Good life. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Yeah. Good life. I heard good life. I heard right. People gonna be upset about it, but that's a wish you made. It's around Two of Cups. For your justice. Gemini, I'm hearing people were being really mean to you. You didn't feel celebrated. Yeah. You're going to get your justice, Gemini. Okay? It was a Queen of Cups. It's being pushed out. Okay? Away from a lover's energy due to some form of controlling, manipulative energy that they kept doing. They're blocked. Okay? Yeah. Because you might be dealing with a King of Pentacles too. The Ten of Wands. Who was talking real negative about a situation, probably their wife or somebody. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody was upset with this Queen of Pentacles surrounding what they orchestrated. Yeah, some form of illusion been removed. That they're not going to get what they want from you. Okay? They're not going to get what they want. So a Queen of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles, they like counterparts or something like that. They want to take something from you. They want to destiny swap with you. But they're going to end up getting into it like an argument or something, because by them doing whatever that they did, trying to hurt your feelings or something like that, the universe is going to bless you with something. Okay? And whatever that is that they tried to put on you, they're going to go through it. Okay? It's going to be their destiny. It's almost like not knowing that you was going to get a brand new car, and then right before they give you a brand new car, you do something, and they're like, "Now I'm finna get this car to somebody else," right? Another thing I'm getting, somebody gonna physically buy a car for someone, or they're gonna physically buy a car just to come off as if they stunting in front of you or something like that. But somebody's not getting the big picture. Something, whatever transformation that you're getting ready to do, or whatever move that you're getting ready to do, is way bigger than the car. Way bigger than the car. Because of what they try to do to you. Like I said, you're going to have to move fast or in silence or something. You're going to have to do something. Whatever move that you make, you're going to have to be quick. Because if you're not, if not, then I It's something about somebody trying to catch you off guard or something like that. Gemini, you in love, baby. Ooh, water one, you in love. Yeah. With this mirror card and it's not water, you like, you ain't gotta save me. I don't want to be saved. You don't care. You don't even care no more, Gemini. I feel you. Yeah, something's being reversed. Like I said, whatever somebody try to do to you, they're gonna experience that. Something. It's almost like whatever they thought, whatever they was getting ready to get, they done lost it. It's been given to you. Yeah, it's around the Empress, because the Empress went cold on them for trying to humiliate you. Yeah, might be dealing with a Hermit, Virgo energy, or somebody looked into something that somebody was trying to do. Yeah, something's happening. A major transformation is going to take place, right? You may be dealing with a wife, or you see somebody's your wife, and you're gonna do something. I don't know what you're gonna do, Gemini, but it's something that you're getting ready to do, and it's gonna allow you to shine. Yeah, it might be a little impulsive. That's what I got. I'm hearing they ain't gonna play with you no more. It's some about whatever you do next. This transformation that you're gonna do, it's really giving, like, whatever you do next, they not gonna play with you no more after that. They're gonna respect you. They're gonna give you the respect. I'm here. You gonna be heard. Yeah, you gonna be heard. Yeah. You might have been dealing with a Libra who had tendencies surrounding you, and it's like they're gonna be in their feelings for being sneaky, surrounding your strength. Yeah, because it's this Empress. This Empress is not playing about whatever this is. I'm hearing I'm over it. That's what I heard. Yeah. You had Scorpio placement, but you had plans to marry somebody, and you will argue with anybody. I'm hearing they not going to play with me no more. I'm hearing that. I don't know why I'm hearing that, Gemini, but I really heard they not going to play with me no more. I promise. I promise, whatever it is. I heard valuable lessons. You're going to teach somebody you're going to teach these people a valuable lesson about silencing you, keeping you quiet, humiliating you, making you feel unworthy, making you feel unheard, making you feel like your voice don't matter, like making you feel as if you're not human, like you don't have feelings or emotions. Like you're going to do something that's going to, whatever it is, it's going to be like it's on. Okay, you're going to be the head of something. Something is really, really big. You're going to do something really, really big. With 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, you're going to do something very, very big. You're going to shine. I'm talking about shine. It will be no denying whatever this is. Whatever they try to deny you in, they will not be able to do that no more. It's going to put an end to it. But that's all I got for you, Gemini. I hope this message helped you. What's today? It's till January, right? I'm having a good time to do something. Something took place within 5 years, or 5 years ago, you're going to be able to do within 2 years. Something that couldn't take place last 5 years ago, you're going to be able to do it within 2. Yeah, you're gonna be able to do it within 2. Yeah. September is significant. The fall is significant. You might have been dealing with a Virgo or a Libra. Yeah. Last Sunday. It's some people from the past. Whatever took place, if you dealt something's around a Virgo or a Libra, okay? Could be a couple, could be a married couple, because I did see the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a married couple doing something. But whatever it is, you're gonna have to, I heard opposite direction. You're gonna have to go the complete opposite direction. Meaning if you were left, you're gonna have to go right. If you was going 2 left and the right, you're gonna have to go 2 rights and a left. You're gonna have to, whatever that you are accustomed doing, because I'm getting somebody's doing something because they think you're going to either be at a particular place, go to a particular place. I really feel like somebody's only doing something because they're intimidated by whatever it is that you got going on. As if, let's just say, your favorite place to go is, I don't know, Sonic's or something like that. Okay, just a prime example. All right, and the wife is a worker and the husband is like the manager or the owner or something like that, right? They're doing whatever they can to keep you from, let's just say they're doing something beyond measures just to make sure you don't go to Sonic. So even if you was hungry and you didn't want Sonic, let's say you wanted to go to Burger King or McDonald's, or you wanted to go to Subway or Jersey Mike's or something like that. Okay, you got Cranes, you got other options, Chinese, all that. Let's say you wanted to eat something else. You don't want to go to Sonic. You don't want to go to that location. You don't want to be over there. Okay, they're willing to every night flash your tires, bust your windows, make sure you don't have no transportation, make sure like whoever somebody is dealing with, they're going above and beyond to hurt you because they assume that you're going to show up where they are, but you're going to have to show up somewhere else. Like, it's going to be obvious that somebody's doing something. You're going to see the obvious. People are going to see the obvious. And the obvious is somebody's doing whatever they can to protect who they love, and somebody's doing whatever they can to keep you with them. Okay? So it's almost like somebody trying to keep somebody who don't want to be kept. And you're just in the middle of it, right? And you're like, the reason why you keep going through these obstacles is because somebody is convinced that that's what you're doing, when it's really something else, right? So you keep getting caught in the middle because somebody keeps believing that you're going to be a problem if you was to show up at this restaurant or at this place or at this location. But then if you show up somewhere else, you go somewhere else and they hear about it, then it's, oh, so that's not what it was. And when they realize that, they're going to realize that they need to self-reflect. For real. When they realize that they're going to need to self-reflect, they will be forced to self-reflect. They will have no choice but to look at themselves and be like, yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong for that. But they're going to keep doing something as long as something is in the air. Okay? That's why something is happening. All right? So, yeah. You're going to have to make a smooth move. You have to keep something to yourself, or if you, let's just say you decide to go to a different restaurant, right? You're going to have to make your way to the restaurant. Then make sure that you let the person know. Like, let's just say you want to speak with the manager at the other restaurant, right? You're going to have to make sure that the manager know that you're on your way to that restaurant, so they know to be there when you get there so y'all can talk. Because if you say you're headed to this restaurant, whoever these people are, they're going to assume that you're lying to be sneaky to go to the other restaurant type thing. I hope you get what I'm saying here. Okay? I hope you got it. But when you do, let's say once the manager get there, you got to make a move from that place to another place to have that conversation, kind of like an interview, but you're let's just say you are talking with the manager about another store or something like that. Okay? You may have to meet them at the original store, but you're going to have to go to somewhere else to continue the interview to prevent distractions or anything from taking place, if you catch my drift. Because it's more so like you don't want to draw in the wrong kind of attention when it comes to the people that want to hurt you or assuming the worst about you, or people who just stuck in the past. You just don't want to be in that position. So whatever decision that you make, you're going to have to be smart about it. Okay? I hope this message helped you. All right? I hope you able to do what you need to do, because I saw a number of good cards. Things are going to be great for you, Gemini. Just keep your head up and don't let nobody knock you off your square, and do what you need to do. You know what you got to do. You're going to have to just go ahead and execute that. Now, let's just say this is say you throwing a cookout or something like that, or a residential cookout. Let's just say you're doing that, right? This may not resonate for everybody, but let's say you're doing a residential cookout surrounding a neighborhood, or you're doing something nice, or let's say you're planning to go somewhere. Okay, Spirit is asking that you, when I hear cookout or something residential, something surrounding giving back. Yeah, you're gonna have to give back. Okay, something surrounding earning the trust of some people. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You're gonna have to earn the trust from some people. You're gonna have to give back. All right. Something humanitarian to prevent magic being done on you. Okay? You're the star, okay? So just continue doing what you got to do. All right? You may be dealing with a Queen of Swords. We are in your energy, Gemini. All right? Or you may be dealing with another Queen of Swords or something like that. You could be a star too. All right? We have the Death card. 5 of Wands. King of Wands. You may be dealing with a King of Wands who wants to create conflict. That's why you're going to have to give back. Because this King of Wands, whoever this King of Wands is, they are going to strategically try to get you to compete, be seen in a certain light. Okay? They're going to strategically try to do that to get people to harm you. Okay? To bind you. And that's because they're stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past. They haven't done anything for the people. Yeah. Hierophant energy. They haven't done anything for the people. They only been doing something for a Hierophant. Or they under some form of oath. Yeah, they under some form of oath with a Hierophant. And that's how they was able to get what they have. Yeah. Tower. Yeah. Yeah. They was at their wit's end due to some confusion in the past or something like that. Yeah. They had to take a leap of faith and go start all the way over. Go through a rebirth. Judgment got called on them where they was at, so they had to close the cycle. That's why Spirit is telling you have to plant a seed, okay? Because people are really, really sad, all right? They've been feeling like they have been working really hard for nothing, and all they have been able to do was just defend themselves surrounding something, but nothing ever gets balanced. Nothing, okay? just fast acting, reckless behavior. All right, and people being stuck, not knowing. And people just being stuck, not knowing what's going to happen next. Okay, they might have been going through a lot of imbalances, a lot of reckless shit going on behind, like around their life or something like that. All right, the King Wands might have brought that to them, and they have been living in sorrow, not knowing what's next, and heartbroken. Yeah. So that's just something to kind of like be aware of before you travel towards the Empress or go towards an Empress around a new beginning. All right, but I'm really getting you. Nothing's gonna stop you. All right, but with the Nine of Swords, all right, somebody is going to try to use an opportunity to get you locked up to prevent you from being with somebody. Okay, because it wasn't them. Yeah, because it wasn't them. So you may have somebody gonna try to compete with you. That's delusion removed. That's what's somebody gonna orchestrate that next. All right. For Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like a lot of people trying to get revenge for a Queen of Pentacles. But that alchemy gonna backfire because they can't see what's going on here. Yeah, but they spying real hard though to figure out how to be deceptive. But you're gonna end up. I hear restraining order. You're gonna end up putting somebody on a restraining order, or because King of Pentacles ain't always got to be like a particular person. It could be just an authority, the authorities, or something like that. You're gonna end up putting a restraining order on somebody. I really got that, because Nine of Swords is in the Page of Wands. It's like somebody hurry up and taking action because somebody won't stop, right? So you're going to end up getting some form of restraining order on somebody. And the role's going to flip. All right? I hope this message helped you. God be blessed, Gemini.